Well, I'd say the term finally because after a lot of discussions and months of delay, the government, the Union Cabinet is finally in its plan to release the sugar budget, the sugar package that has been under consideration for a really long time. In fact, what we are picking up is that before October 1, the government is set to release the sugar package for the sugar industry, which will definitely bring an uptick. September is an important month for the industry since the sugar season, the planting and harvesting begins in October. It's the autumn that brings good yields with the sugar production in the month of October and November, and government usually in the month of September puts out an annual budget or an annual package for the sugar industry, which saves them from the kind of losses that they go through because of surplus production. India, we know, is a hub of sugar industry, and because of this the industry suffer various losses. Now what we are picking up from sources which has also been discussed numerous times across news reports is that MSP increase from rupees 31 per kg to rupees 33 per kg is a part of the proposal that's been sent to Union Cabinet, which is likely to get a nod in mid-September from Cabinet. The hike of rupees 2 to rupees 33. In fact, what we are picking up is that sugar industry had proposed and requested for a hike to rupees 37.5, but this has not been taken into consideration since sources hint that MSP hikes have usually happened twice in a year, and a major hike would not be appropriate. What we are also picking up is that the sugar package contains certain details and hike in export quota for firms. Currently, the limit is about 60 lakh metric ton that's being allowed for firms to export because of the surplus production. But we are picking up that industry has requested for about 70 lakh metric ton, and government is considering a 5% hike on this, which comes around about 65 to 67 lakh metric ton hike that the government is considering. Third, that we are picking up is an extension of course, the buffer stock, the sugar buffer stock of 40 lakh metric ton that government had announced until July 31, 2020, which collapsed, and now government is mulling and reconsidering it in order to benefit the manufacturers and the farmers, so that the production will not be hampered and government can take care of the expenditure. In this regard, the government is also extending a helping hand to take care of the logistics, warehousing and certain minute miscellaneous traveling expenses. These are kind of reliefs that government has in previous years also extended to the sugar industry, but coming amidst COVID-19 with the kind of losses that industry is going through and with the kind of lockdown disappointment that most manufacturers and firms have faced, this definitely comes as a good news for the sugar firms and for farmers.